The pastor that did this to this child should be arrested ASAP. A pastor turned a child into a cerebral palsy victim. Guys, listen to the mother before I continue.
For my son's cerebral palsy, his own happened accident in church. A normal church, they will ask you to bring your children for deliverance. And when it was my son's turn to pray for him, he said that my son had a very big star that he saw. The enemies have seen it on time. They have used chain. They used chain to tie him, that they need to untie the chain. So he turned him upside down just because he wanted to pray for him, and my son started having seizure. This is my special need. His name is Muna, and his father left when my son was 2 years, and so ever since then it's been me.
Why did he leave you?
He just left, said he can't handle the situation. After the process of my son becoming a special need child, he left. Because my son became a special need child when he was 1 year and 4 months. He was not born this way.
So where's this man?
I don't know. Last time I heard that, he was married to another woman.
Where's he from?
He's from the east, he's from Anambra.
What was the condition called?
He has a brain injury. It's called cerebral palsy.
Was it from the womb or?
Okay, for my son's cerebral palsy, his own happened at the accident in church. A pastor turned his head upside down when he was praying for him.
A pastor turned his head upside down when he was praying for. What kind of deliverance did you take him to at that age as a mother?
It wasn't actually my fault though. It was the dad's church. A normal church, they will ask you to bring your children for deliverance. And when it was my son's turn to pray for him, he said that my son had a very big star that he saw. The enemies have seen it on time. They have used chain. They used chain to tie him, that they need to untie the chain. So he turned him upside down just because he wanted to pray for him, and my son started having seizure. So it was not the seizure that turned him to have a brain injury.
Jesus Christ. Is the pastor aware of the whole thing?
Yeah, he's very, very aware.
Have you tried to, remarry or get into another relationship? You are still very young and beautiful.
Remarry, care. It's not even my agenda for now. I just want my son to be okay. I'm just going hospital's appointment, and so that relationship and marriage is not in my day.
Or can this condition be cured?
Yeah, it's not that it can be cured, but it can be managed. My son can walk. He can actually talk with therapy, medication, and the rest.
What do you do to earn living?
I'm actually not doing anything for now because there is no where money is coming from for business, and because of my son's condition, it's been difficult to get to work because I can't leave only him at home. And
I noticed you backed him. You told me you came all the way from what's the name of that place?
Ijegu
to Ojota, and you backed him. This big boy. How have you been coping waist pain and back pain and all?
It's not easy. As young as I am like this, I'm even having waist pain, but I don't have a choice.
You still even manage to smile. I see you've been smiling. You seem like a very happy person.
Yeah, that's my hobby, smiling.
I love that. I love the fact that, I appreciate you for not, allow the whole thing the world has thrown to you to weigh you down. So how do you get money to cater for the whole therapy, survive, eat and feed and do all of the things?
It's not easy. It's not easy. If I say I'm not managing, I'm not managing. Life just come. I just take it as it comes.
So how do you get money? Do you have anybody supporting you financially? Since you're not working, how do you get money to? You're looking fresh. I know you are eating. So how do you get money to feed?
Although I used to sell, I said like I'm an online person. So sometimes when I see people selling products, I will just jump into it and I sell. I also I do honey business. I sell honey. Sometimes when I see the honey, and I just do small business. I also sell liquid soap around my area.
Just petty businesses. All right. So what? This is the first time I've been, because when you shared your story, when you contacted me and shared your story, I was so moved. What do you think you need? What kind of help do you need?
For now, what I actually need is if I can get a wheelchair for my son. That's one of the major problem I'm having now. Was he really need a wheelchair, and if I can also see money to start business.
Well, do you have any business in mind?
Yeah, like food stuff. I can be selling food stuff around my area or my house.
And the wheelchair is very important too.
Yeah, the wheelchair is really important for me so that I can also move around because my back is already aching.
Sorry, you are too young to be having all this stress. And I pray that the Lord, ease the whole thing and restore his health. Pray this video will get to help her. Please, I'm calling on everyone, if you can see this video and God lays it in your heart to support this lady. She needs a wheelchair for her son. She was abandoned by her husband. Where is this man? I'm very curious. So he's the father of the baby, right?
Yes, he is.
So why shouldn't he take responsibility?
I don't know. See.
Do you think is he here in Lagos?
Yeah, he stays in Lagos, but I don't know the area he's staying now. But before West,
Do you mind to mention his name or just tell me his name? I will mention it.
his name is Obina
Mr. Obina. What's his surname?
Anakwe
Anokwe. Mr. Obina Anokwe. From which local government?
Mudioka.
Where did you guys meet?
Here in Lagos.
Do you still have his number or something?
Sure.
Going to get his number after this thing. After this show. I'm going to call him and talk to him, and if he doesn't want to come and take part of this boy's child, I'm going to take it off. That's what I do for single mothers. As long as he accepted that he's the father, he's the true father of this baby, and he doesn't want to take it, I don't mind to take it maybe to court of justice in Ikeja. So thank you very much for being on my show.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name again?
My name is Chidima.
You have similar siblings in your family?
In the East.
In the East. Are you the only person here in Lagos?
No, my sister is also here, but she's staying far from me.
Okay, you came all the way from village to come and meet your sister. That's how you settled down in Lagos.
Yes.
Did you go to school or something?
I did.
What school did you go at?
I actually went to Unizik in Anambra.
Oh, Unizik. That's a great university.
But I didn't graduate because I was pregnant with my son there.
What level did you?
I stopped at year 2.
Yet you could still proceed with. After when?
Yeah,
you can still proceed with it.
I know I can.
First and foremost, this story is really touching. And this is what happens when people look for miracle for nothing. Because this child was doing well according to the mother. It was just a baby of 1 year, 4-month old child. You took him to church for deliverance. For what? For what? This is a lesson that, we've been saying is that all of these pastors, they have nothing. They are all scammers. They are all liars. Each and every one of them. Like, I'm sparing none of them right now, to be honest. But whatever it is, guys, I'd blame ignorance. Some of these people, they have no idea, they have no clue, they don't even know what they're doing. So I feel sorry for this young mother. And so, guys, no matter the situation, we are here to help. For those of you that would want to support this young mother, all right, I would put the coffee link in the comment section. You can support through the coffee link, and we will send it directly to appropriate quarters with proofs. All right, so in order not to make this video too long, I think I'll just stop here. If you want to support, please go ahead and do that. Whatever it is that you have to support with, nothing is actually too big and nothing is too small to support this beautiful young mother, going through what she's going through.
Compassion flows in all you do. Pour these smiles on children too. What a blessing, a shining light, cheerful, give a heart so bright.